While the world mourned the death of Lumumba, the United Nations expressed its own anger and concern by passing a resolution on February the 21st, 1961, which said, quote, "The Security Council, having learned with deep regret the announcement of the killing of the Congolese leader, Mr. Patrice Lumumba, urges that measures be taken for the immediate withdrawal and evacuation from the Congo of all Belgian and other foreign military and paramilitary personnel and political advisors not under United Nations command." In the light of subsequent United Nations interventions in the Congo, one can only be astounded at the extent of hypocrisy displayed by UN officials. In the very same resolution, the UN authorized itself to employ, quote, "the use of force, if necessary, in the last resort." There it was, the first glimpse, the clear and unmistakable outline of the mailed fist beneath the velvet glove, promising not to interfere in Katanga and at the very same time authorizing the use of force to interfere is the kind of double talk that politicians through the ages have used to make their grab for unlimited power appear to be legal and proper, if it were to be carried on at all, demanded such a spirit. At 4 o'clock in the morning, on August the 28th, while Elizabethville slept in peace, the United Nations, exercising its philosophical jurisprudence, launched a surprise attack on the city. In the early hours of morning darkness, it took over all communication centers, put a blockade around the foreign minister's residence, surrounded the barracks of the Katangese army, and arrested over 400 European officers and non-coms. Simultaneously, it began arresting and expelling from the country hundreds of other European residents who were suspected of being technicians or advisors. There was practically no resistance, since, as it was learned later, the Belgian officers who were on loan to Tshombe's army were under orders from their government not to fire on United Nations troops. In one fell swoop, Katanga's army was decapitated of its professional leadership. Soldiers and civilians alike were taken from their families at bayonet point, rounded up in detention centers, and expelled from the country, often with nothing but the clothes on their backs. There were no charges brought against them, no hearings, no habeas corpus, no right of appeal, no opportunity to put their personal affairs in order. It was a police state operation.